Hello everyone, it's Lucy and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I'll be setting my Thanksgiving table. I'm really cutting it short considering that Thanksgiving is just a couple of days away. But you know, life happens, things happen, and I have a lot going on in my home. So I'm trying to do everything and trying to keep sane at the same time because I have to get ready to cook this big meal because I am hosting Thanksgiving this year. I actually host it every year, but nonetheless, I'm going to keep it really simple this year because, you know, right after that, we're heading right into Christmas decorating. But you always want to give Thanksgiving its place because I do not like to ignore the Thanksgiving holiday. It is still one of my favorite holidays, just family coming together, enjoying each other's company, and you know, enjoying a good meal. I absolutely love the holidays, and I'm sure a lot of you do as well. So here's my dining room table. Normally, I don't use a tablecloth, but I found this tablecloth at Ross, and it was on clearance for $6, and I absolutely loved it. It's a little bit longer because it's for a table that's just a bit longer, but look at the detail on it. I absolutely love it. So I decided I was going to use it for my table setting. And so that's my table with the tablecloth. And so this is the centerpiece that I decided to make. In one of my videos, I actually made this rustic candelabra. I'll link the video in the description box below if you're interested to see how I actually made it. So in this side, it has just these tea lights, and when you flip it, it actually has the candlestick holder, which is really nice. So it's very versatile depending on, you know, how I want to use it. And so basically what I did is I took burlap ribbon, as you can see a little bit here, and I wrapped it around the whole entire candelabra so that I was able to glue some hot glue some of the pieces there, and then be able to just put my picks in as I needed in order to create this centerpiece, which I absolutely am loving. It is, you know, simple but lovely at the same time. And then at the ends, I just added pumpkin. So as you can see, here is the burlap that I use so that I can use my hot glue gun to apply some of these decorations. Now, I always use what I already have, so I don't go out and buy every year things for Thanksgiving unless I see something good on clearance, like for instance the tablecloth. But other than that, this is what I decided to go with this year. I'm totally pleased. I also use this runner, which I normally keep on the table year round. I liked it because it follows the scheme of the color and it gave it more texture. So I just wanted to show that to you. So let's go ahead and set my table. As you can see, I have all the things I'm gonna set my table with right there. And like I said, we're gonna keep it simple but very nice. All right, so let's do this. So once again, I'm gonna give thanks to my husband who's being my cameraman right now because it is difficult to get a good angle of this dining room table. So let's start with my chargers. I got these chargers from the Dollar Tree a very long time ago, and they're rustic-like, and I like them. They serve its purpose, and they always work well. So I'm gonna go ahead and place one on each chair. I have my table's setting for 6, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Probably should have moved all of this before I started, but anyways, this is real life. This is how we do it. There we go. So we got all our chargers there. And then I just have some nice simple, they're like creamy plates with a gold band around it. My sister Emily actually gifted me these a very, very long time ago. And so we're gonna use those. And then I have these glasses here. I actually ordered these inserts. I don't know quite sure how you would say them, but they're rattan, and I absolutely fell in love with that look. So I ordered these a while back, and I don't always use them on the table unless it's casual dining, but I really like it for this table setting because it just, the textures and the colors work so well. So I'll be using those. And I don't use any wine glasses because, you know, I'll have these for water or some other type of refreshment because, you know, 10 times out of 10, they're just drinking coquito in a glass. And, you know, it's very informal. And that's fine. We can bring that to the table with them. Also, I'll be doing my coquito tonight. If you guys are interested in making coquito, I'll leave that link of that video in the description box below as well. This year is my 5th year on YouTube, and that was my very first video, my coquito video that I did, oh my goodness, November 19th of last year. So if you want to check that out, I'll post that link in the description box below. I don't have a large following, but that's okay. You know, everything takes time. And, you know, I post videos when I'm able to. It's not always something that I can do every week, but I do enjoy posting the videos when I do post them because I like sharing, you know, certain parts of my life and my crafts with you. So there you have that. And so this year, before that, I had these little salt and pepper shakers. To be honest, I don't put salt and pepper in these. They just look cute. I just put them in the table in any particular spot. And I also have this really nice dish. I use it for butter. I think it's a butter dish. I don't know. Remember when the Christmas tree shop was open? This is when you used to be able to get such great things and finds over there. But I put butter on this for my rolls, and I like to place that on the table as well, just like that. And so I have these napkin rings. They're glass and they're green, perfect for this occasion. And I decided to use my orange napkins that I pretty much use all the time for Thanksgiving. Sometimes I'll opt for something else, but for the most part, I really like these linen napkins. And I just will place them just like that, nothing fancy. Most of the time, folks won't use it. They're so afraid that they're going to ruin them that they'll just use paper napkins. But I don't mind if they use them. That's what you have a dishwasher for, right? A dishwasher. Like I'm going to put these in the dishwasher. I mean a washing machine. There we go. You see how easy that was? You have a nice simple table setting for Thanksgiving. No fuss, no muss. And there you have that. Come on, baby. Get a close-up of my lovely table. And then, you know, I'll light it up and it looks so, so pretty. And next, I'll show you how I set up my server. Before I continue to show you how I'm going to set my server, I wanted to just show you my pictures on the wall, my little portraits here. These are, if anybody caught my last video of my little Temu haul of canvas prints, these are my Thanksgiving ones that I use, so I'm really loving them. They look so cute. So here we have our buffet server, and like I said, I'm keeping it nice and simple with things that I already have, and I just keep using it and styling it in different ways. So for instance, here I have my little pumpkin, but really it was like a jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. I just turn it around, and so what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to fill it up with some of my dry flowers. I kind of bent the wire there so that they can fit. So we'll put that there. We'll just leave it like that. Actually, I should probably put these in bent just like that, and just kind of snug that in there in the center. So it'll be like that. Just like that. And then I'll just take the little cover and I'll just put it just like that. So that's cute and rustic. Now we have some of these pumpkins that I have collected over the time. I bought these in Boston, and then they started selling them here in Puerto Rico years ago. But used to always get them in Boston. So I'll just take them and I just will put them anywhere like this, right? Just like that, and just put the dome on, and that looks cute. And then we have the other one, which I really won't do anything with because I will be putting some goodies in there, so I'm not gonna put anything in them. But you could, you know, put it aside like that if you wanted and put a candle in there. I'm not going to. Like I said, I'm going to be putting some candy in there, so I'm going to leave it just like that. This is always there, and I'm going to leave it there. Ooh, I almost lost my tripod, people. And because it's pretty, the color scheme works. Maybe I'll make a punch, maybe not. Like I said, we're not really big punch people because they love the coquito, honey. And so that's what they want. And I'm not filling this up with coquito. Ain't gonna happen. But anyways, I also have these little pumpkins here that I bought at a store here called Always 99. And they are so cute. They're like this. Oh, wait a minute! I didn't even know they had a little pick there. Okay, so let's see. We'll stick some in there. See, I didn't open these, so I had no idea. How cute is that? Ah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I thought I was just gonna end up putting a couple in here, but I am. But I guess, you know, they have the little pick at the end. It's hard. I'm trying to tape this camera with my hand while doing this, but I'm just gonna go in here and possibly stick a few in there just like that. Looks really cute. Isn't that interesting? And one here, because I may also put something in here, some goodie in there as well, so that may not be permanent. So there we go. That looks so cute. Put these away. And these were only like $1.49, so that's great. Oops, sorry. And my finger there in the camera, I apologize. So we have that, and we have these little little acorns here, as well as all these other ones with the leaves, and I'll just scatter these around. That's kind of cute. So, and there you have it. Very simple. Nothing too serious. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I wish everyone out there a happy, blessed, safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourself. God bless. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.